Chapter 1. "Miss King?" the receptionist said. "Mr. West will see you now." I stood, wondered for the 25th time what I was doing, and went to open the door leading to the office I'd traveled across town to enter. On the other side was my darkest fantasy, and by stepping inside, I'd be making it a reality. I was proud of the fact that my hands didn't shake as the door opened, and I walked into his office. Step 1. Done. Nathaniel West sat at a large mahogany desk, typing on a computer. He didn't look up or slow his strokes. I might as well not even have entered, but I dropped my eyes just in case. I stood still while I waited, face looking at the floor, hands at my sides, feet spread to the exact width of my shoulders. Outside the sun had set, but the lamp on Nathaniel's desk gave a muted light. Had it been 10 minutes? 20? He was still typing. I counted my breaths. My heart finally slowed from the rocket speed it had been racing at before I entered the office. Another 10 minutes passed. Or maybe 30. He stopped typing. "Abigail King," he said. I started slightly, but kept my head down. Step 2. Done. I heard him pick up a stack of papers and tap them into a pile. Ridiculous. From what I knew of Nathaniel West, they would have already been in a neat pile. It was another test. He pushed his chair back, wheels rolling over the hardwood floor, the only sound in the quiet room. He walked with measured, even steps until I felt him behind me. A hand lifted my hair away from my neck, and warm breath tickled my ear. "You have no references." No, I didn't. Just a crazy fantasy. Should I tell him? No. I should remain silent. My heart beat faster. "I would have you know," he continued, "that I'm not interested in training a submissive. My submissives have always been fully trained." Crazy. I was crazy to be here, but it was what I wanted, to be under a man's control. No, not any man. This man's control. "Are you sure this is what you want, Abigail?" He wrapped my hair around his fist and gave a gentle tug. "You need to be sure." My throat was dry, and I was fairly certain he heard my heart beating, but I stood where I was. He chuckled and returned to his desk. "Look at me, Abigail." I'd seen his picture before. Everyone knew Nathaniel West, owner and CEO of West Industries. The pictures didn't do the man justice. His skin was lightly tanned and set off the deep green of his eyes. His thick, dark hair begged you to run your fingers through it, to grab on it, and pull his lips to your own. His fingers tapped rhythmically on his desk. Long, strong fingers. I felt my knees go weak just thinking about what those fingers could do. Across from me, Nathaniel gave the faintest of smiles, and I made myself remember where I was, and why. He spoke again. "I'm not interested in why you decided to submit your application. If I select you and you are agreeable to my terms, your past won't matter." He picked up the papers I recognized as my application and ruffled through them. "I know what I need to." I recalled filling out the application, the checklists, the blood tests he'd required, the confirmation of the birth control I was on. Likewise, before today's meeting, I'd been sent his information for review. I knew his blood type, his test results, his hard limits, and the things he enjoyed doing with, and to, play partners. We stood in silence for several long minutes. "You have no training," he said, "but you're very good." Silence again as he stood and walked to the large window behind his desk. It was completely dark, and I saw his reflection in the glass. Our eyes met, and I looked down. "I rather like you, Abigail King, although I don't recall telling you to look away." I hoped I hadn't messed up beyond redemption and looked back up. Yes.